Shining bright, diving deep into shadows, uncovering the light. Guess with solid minds, no tales of the strange. In Sasquatch Secrets, they'll begin to rearrange. Truth's the vibe, we're on a quest. Look beyond the trees, what do you see? Factual stories redefining history. No myths, no magic, let's break the mold. With every word spoken, the wonders unfold. Footprints in the snow, not just a myth. Data and research, let's sift through the depth. Tales of a creature, but science leads the way. Nikki's quest for knowledge, come join and stay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sasquatch Secrets. I'm your host, Nikki Colon. I'm back. It seems like it was such a long time, right? Since I've done a show. It's been 2 weeks. And but I'm back. I'm here. I don't have somebody just sent me a link. What is that? Tristan, what are you doing? He distracted me. So, yeah, 2 weeks ago, I wasn't feeling well. Out of like 1 or 2, I had laid down and I thought, okay, I'll get up at 4 and then there'll be plenty of time to get the show ready, booted up and everything. It was like 4:15, 4:20 when I woke up and I just was not feeling it. I had to cancel that show. I go, well, I'm not feeling well and it just won't go off. So I canceled that one. And then last week, I'm sitting there at my kitchen table at around 11, having a cup of tea, and my boss calls, and I knew I shouldn't have answered it. But he was in a bind. He accidentally forgot to completely schedule somebody for the closing shift at the hospital. So I went in. But it was rough because that was 6 days in a row. And I'm only supposed to work 3 or 4 days because I'm part-time. But I've been putting in a lot of hours. It's nice, to get those, paychecks, of course. But still, I was like dying this week. I made it. I did make it. But then another kid wanted me to sub for him today. And I'm like, no, sorry. Cannot do. I'm busy. I just needed to stay home today and come see you all. I pulled a few things together. It's not going to be a completely structured show tonight. I did label that it was open, open chat. So if anybody feels like they want to jump on and have a convo with me, you are welcome to do so. Just let me know, send me a message, and I'll shoot you the link to come on. No problems. I don't know if we even have that many people. I think people thought I just quit. I don't know. But let's see, what are we at right now? We got about 15 people in here right now, and I'm sure it'll go up a little bit. Why am I having my internet? Okay, there it goes. It's jumping back up. We've been having like rainstorms off and on. I don't know if any of you have been following the major rainstorms, the monsoon season that came into El Paso and and New Mexico, but it has caused mass flooding in our area, not just Texas, on the northeast side of Texas, but also in southern New Mexico is completely inundated with water. Ruidoso, which is about 45 minutes, hour from Cloudcroft, where I usually like to go up in the mountains, it's just been devastated with flooding. So, yeah, all over, Henry, flooding all over. And because of all the fires from the previous season, it's ending up with a lot of mudslides and a lot of dangerous roads out there. So, pray for those people who got hit with the fire, then they got hit with the rain, then they got hit with the mudslides, and then it's starting all over this year again, for sure. So very, very sad. I mean, we live in nature and that stuff happens. If it's natural, right? If it's caused by lightning most of the time or whatever, but the sad, sad ones are the ones that are human made, of course, many from cigarettes that are discarded out the window, or sparks coming off of your exhaust, or hitting a rock and it makes a spark. So a lot of different things there. Don't ever ride your vehicle in the high grass when it's just dry as a bone, because you never know what'll kick up from that. But good to see you guys. Let's see who we got today. We have Henry May. Good to see you, Henry. Of course. And the hold on, my chat just indescribable Octoman. Um and Sandra Piper came in. And Grasshopper and Joe Dryden. Hello, how are you doing? Uh Oh, there's Kaiju. That link I sent you is the dead AI Bigfoot body on the side of the road. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can pull it up and see if it doesn't kick me out of the studio, because that would not be bueno. Um, my God, it's not even. Yeah. Wonder if I can make it. Yeah, I can't make it big. Um. So that's something that I wanted to. Oh my gosh, I leave for 2 weeks and StreamYard completely changed everything. I don't even know. Okay, this must be the share screen now. Yeah. Um, Everything changed. Good Lord. So there has been. Oh, it's automatically went up there. I was gonna wait. So much crap that's been coming out on Facebook, and this is one that's recently popped up about the dead Bigfoot on the side of the road that's created a lot of hoopla, and people think it's real. And um oh God, oops, I hit the most relevant all comments. I wanted to see, this one didn't have very many comments on there. Most people know, okay, a lot of people know that it is fake. It's an AI creation, and we're going to run into this more and more. Yeah, oh so real, right? No, it's not oh so real. It's just a creation, and they're going to start getting better and better, and we're going to have to deal with this. Is HOAA the name of the person who's claiming that this is real? Probably. Kaiju. You had to go to my channel to get on to the show. It probably didn't put out any. Well, I just barely made the show. So it probably didn't have enough time to link up and send out, notifications. I'm sorry. I was a little bit late with that. I was busy this morning and then we grabbed something to eat and we woofed it down and I came back. So that's probably why, Sandra. I just barely got the show link and everything put together. So a lot of people probably um, barely got notification. Some do and some don't. Like Octoman says he got a notification. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't know. It's my fault. I really need to be putting out or preparing the show way earlier than the day of because this stuff always happens. Always puts you behind. So I know you guys who are on Facebook are seeing a lot of this stuff. And, take heed that more of the stuff is going to happen. If it hadn't happened in 50 years, you just think, oh, here it is, the dead Bigfoot we've been waiting for. Here's the picture of it, just leaning up like that. And so, and if you notice, the other picture down at the bottom has it laying completely down. So evidently it was still alive in that photo and then it died. I don't know, one of the pictures he only has 3 toes. That could be a little indicator of something crazy going on. You need to look at it, but it's starting this doing better, at it, and it's going to be worse for us in the end, for sure. Yeah, one you're right, Mountain Man. One shows blood and then the other one that's no nothing there and it, you got to use some common sense, people. You just have to do that. You have to discern that, one of them has a line on the road. You see the white line on the road, right? And the foot's over it. And then there's not a line on the other picture. But oh my God, there's the proof. That's what you hear is people talking about the proof. It's just kind of crazy. Um, Make sure if you have any questions for me, put those in caps. They're in the chat so that I can find it. Thank you for that, Tristan. I did want to bring that up. Yeah, are you guys still? Am I still sharing? Let me get off of that. There we go. Okay. So, but we're going to run into that. And it's just going to be heyday for hoaxers, known hoaxers out there when they start figuring out how to use this stuff. Can you imagine, Sonny Vader doing a video, one of his videos, and then dropping it into AI and having it rework it? That can happen. But I love the Bigfoot stuff that's coming out, the videos and the Bigfoot's talking and stuff. They're hilarious. I find most of those hilarious. But the technology is definitely up in its game. It is up in its game. Yeah, right. Nobody around it. Just supposedly somebody taking picture grasshopper of that dead squatch. It's a dead squatch. So, the Wolf 3, welcome to the chat. And I was going to see while I was gone for the 2 weeks if we had any interesting sightings reported. So I went and I kind of looked. I wanted something in the last 2 weeks because we had talked about some sightings last week. And I only found supposedly, now Arizona's also had some fires going on. And if some of you don't know, the famous cabin, Grand Canyon, uh, what do they call it? Visitor center up there burned recently. So, which is very sad. If any of you got to go up to the Grand Canyon and poke around there on the rim, that's an iconic place. But it has been rebuilt before because they had a fire. I think it was in the 40s, sometime in the 40s before. And so it has been rebuilt, and they'll rebuild it again, bigger and better, I'm sure. And what, Mountain Man? You made a Sunny Vader recreation tree break video. Send it to me. Send it to me right now. Do you have me on Messenger? We'll play it if you send it to me. Otherwise, you can. Let me go to my banners. You can send it here to harrymanhoaxes@gmail.com. Okay. They even changed everything. I used to have on my side one long strip of all my videos. Now it's like 3D. It's very hard to look at, hard to find stuff. Um, think about how. Okay, I'm gonna go back up here because I have a feeling I already missed stuff. Dr. Squatch soap. It definitely smells like a manly smell to me. I don't particularly. I mean, I like it on a man, but not for me. Um, we've got dead Squatch, but no destroyed car. Right? Okay, we talked about that. Think about how long it would take to get it out of the road. Oh, well, you're looking at something that's over 7 foot tall, over 600 pounds to eight. I don't know. Some people say thousands and thousands of pounds. I think they probably weigh the same amount as a very large brown bear, That's what I think, I'm sure that the big Squatch, the ones that they say are in their 12-foot range, 10-foot range, if they exist, maybe they're pushing over 1,000. But the bigger you get, the more problems there are with that. You can't have an animal that big and not be dealing with other issues, vascular issues, and they're fast, right? They're supposed to be fast. So that kind of goes contrary to how systems work. And yes, they could have a totally different bone structure than us and stuff, but everybody wants to call them humans, so that is a contrary there of beliefs. If you want them to be a extinct relic tribe that was lost somewhere, and with our ancestry, then our bones can only put up so much weight. So there has to be from something else if you're looking at something super heavy. It's possible. Look at elephants. Their bones are completely structured differently and can support their weight. So we'd be looking at something like that. And the heart would also have to be very different from ours because it would need to pump that blood from the top to the bottom and back. So that's another issue that we run with the bigger the Squatch is. the harder it is, to substantiate that. Are large people, 7 foot tall basketball players, even anybody more than that range, they don't walk well. They don't run well. They don't walk well. They succumb to their height, you know, um, with a lot of different ailments because of that. So they are human, alien, Anunnaki, Nephilim. They're everything. There's everything put all in one little basket. Yeah. Um, let me see. Uh, yeah, AI will never get it right because I always want to put a monkey face on those Bigfoot too. Or it's the same face. You notice it's the same Bigfoot face. Or what it would take to get a Squatch on my roof rack. Oh my god. Crazy. Let's see. Culls has been putting out a few talking clips with the Bigfoot and the selfie stick. Yeah, plus one that jokes about the Coldplay. Oh my god, that one's hilarious. For those of you who don't know, there was a recent incident at a Coldplay concert. They have this kiss cam where they zoom in at the people way up at the top. Matter of fact, they were just here in El Paso, and they did it here too. But they caught a couple in his arms around her, and then they break off, and he takes a dive, and she turns around the other way. And he's like, oh, okay, maybe they're having an affair, which they were. And that just got ugly. But now there are Bigfoot videos uh, with the kiss cam. Are they at a baseball game, Robert? They're Well, there's a bunch. There is a video out there with a bunch of different ones, but that one has a female with the long hair, a Bigfoot with the long hair, and then the male, and they replay the whole, you know, caught on the kiss cam thing. It is super funny. All over. They're just, I mean, people are doing it on all the games, all the baseball games right now. So yeah, that is hilarious. Yeah, last year Empire Breakdown used it in one of his videos. Oh, did he? Cool. Define a manly smell. The smell of wood and like cutting wood and musk. That's the word, musk. If I can email it to you. Oh, yeah, if you want to email, that's cool. I'll have to pull it up over here. Oh, I just opened up my other one, not the. Oh crap! I haven't even checked my emails. Look at that, crazy. Hairy man, gotta go to the hairy man one. Okay, I haven't missed anything there. Alrighty. Oops. I need to move this over because I keep going to the wrong place. Okay. Okay, where was I? Sandwich says they're human, alien on. Oh, okay, we did that, and then we talked. But Nikki, what is the weight of a Fred Caney 18 to 20 foot tall Bigfoot. Okay, he's referring to Fred Caney, who is a Bigfoot whisperer there in Virginia. And I have not heard or seen from him in years since we had it out a long time ago. I think they're still around and doing their thing. I don't know. They blocked me, I blocked them, and it was all for the better. So he claimed that they regularly saw, it was actually 20 foot to 33 foot Bigfoot in an area off a coal road there in Virginia. 33 feet. Can you imagine the turd a bit 33-foot Bigfoot would leave? And they get over 300 years old, and it was a bunch of baloney. And anyway, um, yeah, they would be pretty heavy and they would leave definite evidence of running around. But of course, that's when all of a sudden they can dematerialize and material and but his woman, what was her name? um she wanted to beat the shit out of me. What was her name? uh It'll come to me later. She could commune with them. So that's kind of funny. Squatch has no issue with size. It's a waste of thought processes. Oh, did he resign? I gotta sneeze, guys. I might have to sneeze again. um, he resigned. Yeah, he he messed up his life doing that, cheating on his wife. Okay. There are parodies of it everywhere. Yep. No, there is one at the Phillies game with the Philly mascots. That one's funny too. Yeah. Uh, what else we got? Should do a parody of the Phillies mascot caught kissing. Yeah. That's there too. Those are the things with the long beak noses things. Yeah, for sure. Connie Fox. Thank you, Henry. You always have the names. I just couldn't remember Connie Fox or Connie Caney now because they did get married. Huge, yeah, Sandra. Huge. Um. Okay, you emailed it, so it's gonna be over here. So all the stuff Nikki is talking about, is this all AI? Well, that's what led us into this conversation, but it's kind of, we're going to end up talking about AI a lot anyway, because that's what's coming out, and it's all about all these, groups online are just eating it up and using it to promote bad videos and bad pictures and as evidence, trying to have that as evidence of Bigfoot. And by the way, I am going to be having Brent and Thomas Steenberg on to give us a download on their recent trip to Bluff Creek. So that'll be coming up. I just need to get Thomas's schedule, and we'll get him on here to talk about all that fun stuff. We'll get Tate on here too. I don't know if Tate's probably still, what time? It's the 20th. I think he's still there. I have my notes about all that stuff somewhere, but not in front of me. So we're gonna do that here probably next week. I'll try to do that next week so it won't get too far back. But definitely go check out the Tall Ones channel and look at those videos. He's put a lot of videos out on his Facebook page, and so has Thomas on the Buckwas crew. He's put out some stuff, and it looks like they had a really good time. I hear it was really hot. They did get in the freezing cold water at one point. Go look at those videos. Those are hilarious. So, oh, Tate's going up to Washington. Okay, so he's not done. When he's done with Northern California, he's going to go straight up to Washington. Is he going to Bumping Lake, Kaiju? Curious minds want to know. Want to know. Oh, I was going to go get the Sunny Vader. Video. Here it is. Hold on. Okay. Now, how do I share this one? Let me see. What are my options? There we go. Ooh, can I make that bigger? Let me see. Ooh. I wonder if can I mute it or do we need the sound? Well, I might have to mute it, guys, but I'm going to just play it as is and we'll go from there. It won't let, okay, it's playing. It's a plan. Wow. Ooh, that was a good one. Because people were saying that you can't do that. It was too heavy and no man could do that. Good job. Thank you very much. That's a good job. Uh, the Tall Ones put out a thing out that he wasn't going to be researching anymore. Yeah, he has said that. He's been saying that for a long time. I knew it was going to be coming to that moment. Um, he's always going to be out in the woods, and he'll always be putting out some kind of videos on his Wandering Explorer page. If you don't know, he has another channel where he puts out just, him out in the woods and cool stuff he sees and finds. So he's run, like many of us will run the course. Bigfoot is there's only so much stuff you can really talk about. I've come to that too. There's so much you can rehash over and over before you feel like, well, I'm not really contributing to anything. I'm just kind of here placeholding. And I mean, I wish I could physically get out there more. I just can't, with my job, with my health, with a lot of things. I wish I could do more of. Now I wish I wasn't working. So I could go out more, even though my area over there is flooded out, and who knows where, if there were Bigfoot there, if they're there now, where did they go? Did they come up to the mountains of Cloudcroft to get away from the water? There is a high possibility that right now Cloudcroft would have some visitors, because that is one of the main the San Francisco mountain range right there is one of the places to go to get out of the water, to get out of the valley, the Ruidoso Valley. So, but yeah, it'll be sad um, that he's, moving on, but that's just the way it is. I've been involved in this for over 10 years. I've had friends come and go out of this. We remain friends. We just don't do Bigfoot stuff anymore. And that's, he's got his priorities. He's got his mom to think about and other things. So, I wish him all the best on that. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. And maybe every now and then come and say hi to me. I did tell him that if I ever made it up there to Bumping Lake or to Washington to do some more squatching, that he better just dust off, his gear and come out with me. So it'll be okay. Oh, there's Jen. When did you sneak in? Uh, let's see. Yeah, everyone was saying it's a 300-pound log. Only Bigfoot can do it. Yeah. You know what else they said that, Mountain Man? They said that about that video of where it was kind of a grainy video from a construction site, supposedly looking down, and this Bigfoot has a big tree and it just flings it, just like tosses it. They say that about that one too, that there's no way, especially TT, Thinker Thunker. He did a whole thing on that saying, he has his little video of all his little lines and how he measured and how it would be impossible for a human to do, throw that BS, you know. There's just no way to know how far away it was, how big those trees are, any of that. It's all speculative. When you're using numbers like that in that way, it's very hard. Now, and that was before. Now there's even better techniques, they break it down into pixels and stuff, and they use the pixels as I suppose a measurement thing. I don't know, that could be um more accurate. More accurate. Uh Hey Sharon, good to see you. Happy birthday, everyone. Tracks the snowman. What? What? Are you okay there, Bill? Oh. Let me go. Let me catch up here. Okay, and Jonathan came in too. Sasquatch Wizard, one of my favorites. Thank you. I just turned 117. Dang. What vitamins are you taking? I want some of that. I want some of that. Okay, so we talked about that, and it's that stuff's gonna keep on happening. So all I found in the way of recent reports was in June of 2025 in Arizona in Yavapai County, my old stomping grounds, there was supposedly a Class A sighting. 3 witnesses assisting an SAR spotted a Bigfoot about 8.5 miles north of Sedona. Now, this route, I've taken that route many, many times and have always thought that that area was, potential area for Bigfoot. It's heavily wooded pine forest with a lot of elk and deer and bear and mountain lion. It's got a lot of animals. It's got wild orchards in sparsed out through there. It a lot of water all over, and that line straight up from Sedona going to Flagstaff, you're going through um, Slide Rock and through the switchbacks of the canyon there all the way up. And but once you reach the top there, I've always thought, dang, this is prime area around here. And there have been sightings there previously. So that was the latest here in June. So I wanted to try to find more information about this. And let me see. So then I did go to the BFRO, but I didn't have time to um see it I needed to click on it to get the more information um for Arizona, and then I got sidetracked and I didn't do it. So I'll try to pull that up for next time, the Arizona sighting. Okay. There were 3 other ones. There was one in July, just this month, in California in Tulare County, which was a Class B, so it was audio. Um, Supposedly, some campers in the Kern Canyon area, which is like 15 miles north of the lake, Isabella Lake, and they heard what sounded like the Ohio howls. So that's kind of interesting, to hear a classic howl, what we try to say is a Bigfoot howling out there. So that's kind of interesting. And that just happened this month. And I think there was one more. One more. Okay. This one was in June of 2025. South Dakota, Lawrence County, Class A. And this happened on June the 23rd, actually, where close range sighting of a Sasquatch by a motorist near Sturgis. And this one is on the BFRO as well. So you can check that one out. I wonder if all those motorcycles. When is Sturgis? When is the. They already had it this year, right? Let me see. Carry the 4 and 2. Oh, you're crazy. Wolf, all the videos I seen of Thinker Thunker, he said they were real. Yeah, but I don't watch his channel too often, only for the laugh. Yeah. Isn't he monetized now completely, or can you get back onto his site? I haven't checked in a long time. We had it out many, many years ago, and he's not a nice guy. So I do not like him. I don't do Class B. I got stung 17 times yesterday by hornets. What? I look more like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man than I did before. Oh no. No, those. I've never been bitten by a hornet. I had a bee I squashed it in my hand on the grass one time, but I've never gotten a wasp. So, isn't that one of them that when once one bites, it sends a pheromone and all the others just attack too? Oh yeah, he doesn't like a lot of people. He doesn't like anybody that contradicts what he says. I mean, he had that whole debacle with a buncher. What do you call it? Oh shit. What? My mind is not working today. the tree feller thing. What's it called? Tree. Help me out, somebody. Uh, he was saying that those trees moving was a Bigfoot doing that. And then, but if you look at the video and stop it right, you can see the feller buncher. Is it a feller buncher? Why do I want to call it that? Anyway, so what state of Sturgis are you talking about? There's a lot. Isn't it the motorcycle Sturgis one? It's South Dakota. Last year, some bikers seen a kid running on a ridge and said it was a Bigfoot. That's probably that then. Mountain Man says TT blocked me after one comment about the BC Howl. He says it's Bigfoot. Ugh. And people pay for his content because he's so good at analysis. Analysis. Ugh. Oh, he does? Well, it makes sense. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, right? Look at how many people believe Sasquatch Ontario. Look at it. Thousands of followers he has, you know? So crazy. All of that. I don't know. I mean, it takes zero. I like Charlotte J. Wait, did I make that up? He's always finding some hilarious shit out there on Facebook. And just ridiculous pictures, outrageous red circles and claims of, oh, he's peeking out of the tree, or oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. It really is. um so those were the three that were I found for in the last 2 weeks, you know. So there's still sightings. There's still some sightings happening out there. I just don't think is as much a buncher. Yeah, it's a buncher. A feller buncher. It just sounded weird. I couldn't get it out. Oh, um, other news, there was a a bunch of hoopla again about AI and the whole thing of people making Bigfoot AI videos. Well, somebody started making Bigfoot AI videos of that looked of the black persuasion, and that they're calling it the racist Bigfoot baddies, where they're saying it's a disgusting trend depicting black women as primate caricatures is what they're saying. But because you have to still prompt the AI generator to create these videos. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? A whole new way of being racist, discriminating, whatever. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? And I did see one, but I didn't think anything of it. I just thought of it as an AI, creation, and didn't even pay attention to what it was saying because there's so many out there right now. Somebody. That's funny, Tristan. I'm going to show that one. Tristan just sent me something super funny. Where is it? Okay, here it comes. Isn't that hilarious? Oh, hilarious. Yeah, definitely been seeing more stuff like that. Everybody's really on edge with everything and the whole political state of things, and which I won't get into, but it's everybody's on edge about that. That's funny though. Maybe Tristan, you can find me the Bigfoot one, or somebody who's seen it, who has it right away, and we'll show. I might be able to find it myself because it's all over Facebook, right now. Let me X out of that. Just go to one of the big groups, the Bigfoot Believer group, and it'll be there probably. You don't have to go very far in any of these groups to. Oh, well, there's one of the beauty. You know what? I'm just going to share it. I don't even care. Okay, hold on. Nope. Here we go. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right now. You guys see that? Okay, let me see if I can make it bigger. Make her bigger. So this is, some of the imagery they're starting to do now. But then they're making them black, and that's what people are having a hard time with. Bigfoot grabbed my wiener. There's this one going around. That's a Squatch Watchers on it. So they created that one. Oh, look at this one. A bunch of people and then something in the background there. That's a new one. I hadn't seen that one. Oh, it's somebody lifting up a dog to the camera or something like that. I thought it was something in the background, and that's what they make it seem like. It's not a Bigfoot. See, the guy's arms are back. I see. They took out the arms in the top picture, but the arms are there on the second picture. Scandals. They're just ruthless scandals, She went to the Squatch salon. Bigfoot kiss cam photo. Yeah, the Bigfoot kiss cam photo. That's what I'm looking for. I'm surprised it hasn't popped up here yet. Look, that's total fake too. Okay. That's AI up in the background there. Big guy. 100% real. What? That tree right there? Dead leaves? 100% real. This, look, 60 foot behind my house on my trail cam in Georgia. That's the front page of the Bigfoot letters of the big man, or whatever it is. Letters from the big man. And that is a very famous suit right there. That suit's been around for a while. This guy is real. Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, look at that. Circle, 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 circle. Those are all Bigfoots, people. Watching 6 or more peering from the foliage in the background. This is as clear as photo evidence gets. In your face, skeptics. Ackerman Joseph. Really? Should we zoom in on it? To see, oh, look at there. That does kind of look like somebody running right there. But yep, those are not Bigfoot at all. Crazy. Don't do that. Zoom, zoom. Yep, zoom, zoom. I'm squatching you. Ooh, that one's creepy. Back in, what does this one say? I don't think this is just his depiction. It's not a, he's not claiming this is a real photo. I don't know what that is. Oh. Hmm. New Mexico. Eagle. It's Eagle Nest Lake, right? Eagle Nest Lake. New Mexico. I'll check that one out. I haven't seen this one. Oh, wait a minute. Have I seen this one before? Ruth shared this photo by saying, my son in law took this photo. He was looking at the wild turkeys. I guarantee this was not photoshopped. He didn't see anything till my daughter pointed it out to him. What's your thoughts on this? And please don't say photoshopped. It has not been photoshopped. Um, gosh, it looks very familiar. It looks very familiar, but I don't know. I can't place it right now. RMSO style. He does look see through. You're right. It looks layered on there, doesn't it? It really does. That person says Ruth lied. It's photoshopped and Bigfoot doesn't exist. Let me see. I gotta read some of these. Uh, Anonymous participant 742. As an anonymous person here, you can be straight up and transparent. I'll take a bit of notice of you. What? I cannot support your ideas of they do not exist. They do exist. You be better off to show a bit of humility and say, I don't believe they exist. Why are people so bent on disproving and insulting people? Have people nothing better to do with their time but come on a group insulting others? If I were admin on here, I'd get rid of, remove, ban them being here. Somebody put a whole thing of pills. Oh, man. Oh, that's hilarious. Smoking meth, ghosts of Bigfoot, Jeepers Creepers. Only stupid, gullible people, fools believe in Bigfoot. Photoshop bullshit for only morons to believe. Oops. I totally got out of that. Sorry. So I didn't. Nobody sent me. I had AI generate a picture based on my drawing of Rasta. It was pretty good, but not close enough for me to really say, wow. That's kind of cool. I had AI make. Oh, you were gonna say you had AI gonna make you a picture of Rasta. Watch. Okay. So, yep, that was going on. I was gonna also talk about hoaxers from the past who are still hoaxing. I thought about doing a show on that, but I don't know. I keep talking about the same people anyway. Every now and then we still see Mark Anders stuff. We still see Sonny Bader. He's still out there doing new content. Rick Dyer's not really doing anything more in line of, he says he's doing some Bigfoot stuff, but it's just him talking right now. I'm not seeing any stuff. But by the way, I did kind of text Rick Dyer a couple days ago because I heard he was sick, and I thought it was a little more serious than it was, and he's okay, and I wished him well, and I got in touch with Steve, and I think Steve even got in touch with him, but he's okay. He thought he was having a stroke, and it ended up not being a stroke, but I don't wish that on anybody, that kind of illness. And so he kind of had a wake up a little bit because of his illness, the scare he had. But I think he's leaving the car business. I don't know. He's said that a lot, but I don't know. I try to keep tabs on him every now and then and see what's new. So I'll keep you guys informed if he makes any big moves and if he comes out with anything new. He did wrap a new truck with Bigfoot, um, with his Bigfoot stuff on it. So there is possibility, that stuff is coming down the pipeline. But I'll let you guys know about that. Yeah, Todd Standing will never go away. However, we've never there's many things of Todd Standing that I feel prove, his illegitimacy in this field, his, that he is a hoaxer, and that, maybe he had good intentions in the beginning and things got out of hand, but there's just too many red flags for me. So yeah, I would credit him there as not being truthful or not having, evidence, the evidence we're looking for. And he can be the greatest guy or whatever, but it's just not there. Oh, I'm sorry. I got tired. Um, and I still have more work to do after the show. I have a meeting tomorrow that I'm supposed to do, and I haven't even started the meeting notes. So, um, but yeah, he is laying low. I just don't think his health is that great. Yeah, the Todd Bigfoot does look like him. It does look like it melded him. I think it's probably his dad or his did they say it was his dad? Right? Yeah, he does the sympathy card. He does do that, and I fell for it. I texted him very briefly. Mine was just a brief text. Only time I've talked to him on the phone was like right before my shows with him. Would download what we're gonna talk about a little bit, but I believe Steve did get in touch with him. So okay, what else do we got? We talked about the Bigfoot baddies. Um, I don't know if I want to even talk about that. So what else? What else is new? What else do we need to talk about? We're in an hour. I probably won't be on for more than maybe another half hour or so, but we can talk about whatever else you guys want to. I don't think I'm gonna go through what I have here. Kind of not. Um, they didn't see Bigfoot up in Bluff Creek. I still wish I had been there though. Oh my gosh. For sure. So Rick Dyer is doing the sympathy. Oh yeah, I just read that. Any other questions that I miss? Did I miss? I had to make a Squatch pick. Oh, I'm down. It's just a Coke. They're really good. It's the zero, the cherry 7-Up one. I like it. Okay. Okay. What else were we gonna say? Um, wasn't gonna talk about that one either. I got a bunch of stuff working, but let me see. Oh, I thought I found it just now. The Bigfoot. What do I look under? Did somebody send it to me? Uh, Nothing came, Jen. Oh, ooh. And you don't think that looks real? That's very intimidating. I'm going to show you guys what AI did for Rasta. Here it is. Um, Wait. Oh, shoot. I can't look at what you're saying. Hold on. Oh, from that picture. Okay. So she did it from, well, from those of you, hold on. I'm trying to find, it won't let me. I have to stop sharing, I guess, to do that. I wanted to put both pictures up, but I'm not on the slide. I'm on. Huh, let me see. I got one more try. I can try to do it this way. Um. Okay. Excuse me. Mm-mm. Okay. Well, for Joe Schneider from Western New York Bigfoot, who passed last. Oh my gosh, has it already been almost 2 years now? When, or has it just been a year and a half? A year and a half, right? Um, he had. Let me see. There you go. Okay, I think you guys can see that. That was his Rasta. Jen drew a picture of his sighting he had there in New York, and she put it through AI, and that's what. Oh, I'm over here trying to move it from here. It won't do that. That's what came out of AI. Um, the nose looks kind of cool, but it gave it like a mustache, right? I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, 2 years almost that he's been gone. Can't believe it. Still miss him. Uh, but it's cool still, Jen. That's still pretty cool. Heavy metal band. Ah, yeah, that's what he said. He kind of looked like. So that's cool that you said that. Cool. Well, I like that. Thanks for sharing that, Jen. Oh, you did watch the memorial show? Yeah. Yeah, you guys are going to his area, and that's cool. Are we sure AI knows what a Bigfoot looks like? How about putting the Patty video in there and go from there? Interesting. How do we know Patty is real? I'm just kidding. I know you all believe. I know you all believe the Patty's real. What if it's not, though? What if, Bigfoot looks less hairy? For some reason, I think they're less hairy. I don't know. But somebody will put that and work that out. Throw Patty into an AI and see if you could get Patty to talk to us. Somebody make an AI Patty talking to us. You can do it. I know you're out there. Where's Steve? Somebody tell Steve tonight on his show. Make a talking Patty. That would be cool. I don't want to do it. Well, the Todd Gatewood picture, that's just ridiculous. And for those who don't know that one, I'll show you this. This is, oh, wait, I need to get that out of there first. Hold on. Okay, there we go. This is the Succession. Okay, we've got 1967 Patty, and then we have the 1992 version that came out. And then Todd Gatewood used that 92 version to do whatever, magical AI bullshit to that photo and came up with what you see there in 2023. So it's all crazy. You know, I just gonna stick to the 67 version of what Patty looked like. That seems to me more believable than any of the other things I've ever seen. And there are some videos and there are some computer generated images of Patty from 67 that I find are better, way better than 2023 Todd Gatewood's version. And those were done by oh god. I forgot his name. He has Satan Fudge, the Satan Fudge site. If you guys want to see some realistic Bigfoot photos, then or creations, okay, not photos, creations, go to satanfudge.com and take a look at all that stuff on there. I think some of it's really creepy, you know. But there's one of Patty he did that is really cool. I don't think I have it here. Let me see. I don't think I do. No, I don't have it downloaded. It's here. Oh gosh. Now they have more They even put some crazy stuff in here for me. Hold on. Let me see what this does. I don't know what this does. What is? Oh. Oh, look. It has a little be right back on there. That's cool. They added all kinds of stuff. How do I take it off now? Darn it. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Oh, I disappeared myself on a welcome screen. A lot of new stuff on here. Now I gotta get back to where are you guys chatting? Okay, so Yeah, go to Satan Fudge. Satan. Dang it. Now I'm sure it's Satan Fudge. Satan Fudge Bigfoot. You can put Satan Fudge Bigfoot, but I think it's just satanfudge.com. Yeah, it is. It'll take you right to the link. Matter of fact, there was some recent photos out of one of his things. And I was like, that's Satan Fudge. But I didn't have time to go find the right photo and then go back to the person and start a whole fight about it. Maybe you guys want to see it? I can bring it up here, matter of fact. Let me just bring it up. Ooh, one. Here we go. So, okay, this is Satan Fudge. This is what it looks like when you get to the page. And then he's got all kinds of different monster stuff. Let me go to the about page. Oh, it's not going to change. But I always just go to the Bigfoot faces. When you see stuff online and then, oh, I know where you got that from. I come here because this is where most of, like this one to the left, they were trying to say that was somebody had seen that. Somewhere, that one looks like a troll in the middle. See, and that one looks like just an ape in the middle. And the one on the left looks like an Ewok. I swear. Looks like an Ewok. And there's a muzzle on the right one. Ooh, scary. Remember, people were trying to say that there was this picture out there and they didn't know where it came. It came from here, but I could never find it listed on here. But see this background on the left? That's the same background that other picture was in. He does really cool work. And he just has so many. They're so cool. His works do look very ape-like. I mean, he has some like this one on the right here that has the nose correct, that I would say is more correct. Um so let me see if he's got, I think all the way at the bottom he had he shows you how he does his stuff and types of Bigfoot. Oh, I froze it. Where was the thing with Patty? It won't let me click on it. Let me see if I go to another page and see if I can. Okay, well, let's go here. Maybe it's here. These ones right here are all from witness statements, supposedly. Shoot. How do I go to... Oh, I know. There. Okay. They're not working. I can't. They're not letting me click. They're not letting me click through. Demons. I don't know what any of this has to do with. He does all kinds of drawings, though. Anyway, I wanted to show you the Patty one, but it's down there and it won't let me click on it, so it might be turned off. It won't even let me scroll. Oh, there it goes. I have too much shit open. Let me shut down some of these things. Nope, it's not gonna let me. I froze it up. So AI right now is not all that great. Never fails. Not the great after all. Well, there's things to look for, definitely, when you are looking at this stuff, you know? When, did I just click out of it? Or are you guys still seeing this? Oh, I already clicked out. I didn't even know. Track is correct. He is standing at a distance. If I have had the time to invest in chasing that down, but Bigfoot live would be hysterical. Okay. What did Trackway say? Okay. Oh, You just did that, Tristan? Tristan just put that Rasta photo into AI, I think. I think that's what he's showing me. And it came out with a human face. Look what yeah, he just put that. Look what it came out. A very angry man. It looks like a very angry man. Oh, okay, Deb. It kind of had almost like a little bit like an uglier Keanu Reeves. Because I think Keanu's hot, but that guy's not hot. I mean, he's okay, right? But no. Oh, okay. We'll take. Oh, there's an X at the bottom now. I never noticed that. That took everything right off. It looked like a hairy James Brown. Tristan, do an AI of a hairy James Brown. uh, Thank you, Deb. Yes, he is. He's my hall pass. That's funny. Oh, gosh. Okay. Where else are we going to go with this? I still wanted to see that I think I can look it up this way though. I wanted to look up the Bigfoot Coldplay. Let me see. Oh, that's a different one than the one I saw. I think it's this. I think it's on this one. Mm, it's gonna make me play the whole dang thing. I don't want to play the whole damn thing. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know. I can't find it. Oh, look, there's Jay. Jay is found something else. Look at that. And what does it say? It says some of the Little People clan at Mount Baker in Washington. Little People clan. So there's a little person in that photo right there. Great. Yep, it's a stump squatch, all right. Oh, let's go to Jay's. Oh, Jay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Better be careful. Okay. Because he has some hilarious stuff on here. Okay, there's the stump. He has other stuff I'm going to get through. Look at this one. You need to zoom way in. Here's a pic that I'm pretty sure shows a couple of wee ones and one being held. The arms and the hand of the parent babysitter holding one of them seems to be visible, and another laying sideways on top of the parent babysitter's head. If you zoom in on the one in the upper left-hand corner, you can see its irises and sclera of its eyes. Holy crap. Oh my God. Vern Sinclair. You need help. You need help. Look at that. Really? And Jay says, I don't know how doubters can deny it. Let me see. Oh, there's a good one. Look at that one. Matthew Johnson. Oh, is that Dr. Johnson? You returned home and they're outside his house or what? Holy cow, look at these pictures. Really? Ugh. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, look at that one. That's the Beacon Bigfoot hoax right there. That's the Beacon Bigfoot hoax. It's the one with the mom with the baby on the back. And then there's a daddy. And then there's a juvenile, Chaka. Okay. Those are all Beacon Bigfoot hoax. And I have pictures proving it. Ron English had those on display at his expo in New York. I've got those photos. I put them out all the time. I show those to people all the time. There's another one. Look, ooh, peeking through. Greg Gerarsi. Uh, okay, that's all he has right there. Oh, great. They just issued the flash flood warning again. Or that was from 10 hours ago. All of New Mexico. All of El Paso, Amarillo, Lubbock, Tucson, Arizona, and Pueblo, Colorado. All under flash flood warnings. Huh. Uh-oh. All I did was ask ChatGPT to make a realistic, and one of the choices was half man, half monster, and that's what it generated. Huh. Um, Chackway, looking forward to seeing this area. You know what? They're putting out a new group. It just my memory. I wonder if I can find. Wonder if I can find that. Oh shoot! Now I can't remember the name of it. Um, the Bigfoot Believers group are tired of people going in there and laughing. Using the laughing emoji, you cannot use that because they're offended by you using the laughing emoji on their photos. It's disrespectful. So they're going to have another new group where people can go and get on. Oh, there it is right there again. I'm going to share now. Let's see. Okay, this is off of the Bigfoot Believers group too. See, there it is right there. That is the baby on the back. That's the Beacon Bigfoot hoax, okay? This one says, I guess this was a sighting in New York. Your thoughts on this too? This was 6 hours ago, carrying a baby on the back. Let's see what people are saying about it. Undeniable facts. I already responded to it. I put the picture there. I already put the picture saying no. It's the Beacon Bigfoot hoax done by Ron English. Oh, so cute. Got wellies on. Silly. Toads will be toads. I don't know what that means. Bigfoot was real. That would be a negative. Yep. Let me see if that one. Bigfoot believers. See how many Bigfoot believers there are? Oh, there's that photo. That one has been around for a while too. That was a bear, right? But somebody photoshopped the hands and the feet and the face because it was obvious paws, not feet and hands. And they kind of brushed over that and brushed over the face too. The original photo's out there too. You can find the original. Oh, here it is. I found it. I started a new Facebook group called Forest People No Troll Zone. And it's strictly for open-minded believers to discuss Bigfoot and what they do and how peaceful or aggressive they are. And anybody acting disrespectful will be banned, which means you can't say shit about anything. You have to be, oh, how cute. That's about all you could say. You know, a heart it or a thumbs up. You can't use anything else. So beware, forest people, no troll zone. It's gonna have a lot of bullshit in there for sure. Uh, this is the sounds, right? It was a sound, something coming from the woods. Oh gosh, sorry. Hope you guys didn't see that. I moved it on really fast. The whole show's gonna be banned because of that one for sure. Um, the bear and the Bigfoot. Oh, there it is again. This one says Hudson Valley mom and baby. But this is the Beacon Bigfoot hoax. Oh, I have that one. That's up in British Columbia actually. That Bigfoot right there was created by oh my god. Garden something. What's his name? I have I have a short on this guy right here and all the information is on there. I don't, ooh, sorry. I don't know if I have it right here or not. The name of this one. It didn't really have a name. I named it. Let me see if I have it here. I don't know if I have it in this book or my big book. No, it's not in this book. Let me look back here. Nope. It's in one of my big books. Um, well, you know what I could do? Okay, take a look at that. Okay, and now I'll show you my version of what it is. Okay, it's not in this book. It's my other one. Hold on. I am getting there. I did a short and it is called um Arizona Bigfoot. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Here it is. It's the Bone Garden Design Bigfoot. It's the Bone Garden. Oops. Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay. Share. It wants to zoom out every time I do that. Where's the? Here we go.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
Oh, there you go.
I feel like I'm
So, yep, you can find that Bigfoot located at a little store or a little. I think he said it was Antiques and Oddities Museum type thing up there in British Columbia. Antiques BC. So you can find that there. Computer music. Isn't that a group? The one Steve. I don't know. I didn't see Steve's. I was at work. Well, I was coming back from work actually. I didn't hear it. Yeah, for sure. Uh Individual Bigfoot footage case you've worked so hard on. Condense your information. Yeah. I have a lot of information about all these hoaxes. It's a lot of work to do videos. And, I do little shorts occasionally and they do okay. I don't know. But we're at 141. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. And I'll try to come up with a more situated show for next week. Try to get Thomas and Brent on here to talk about their excursion. And let you guys talk to Brent about not quitting Bigfoot. We're going to let him do whatever he wants to do. But yeah, I'll let you guys help to do that. So anyway, thanks for coming and watching. I know every now and then, I mean, it's good to have a non-structured type of show and just come out here and talk and fill you out for what's going on. So don't forget to go see Squatch DTV at 7. He'll be on in about 15 minutes or so. So you guys can go grab your snackies. And we shall definitely see you guys later. Bye-bye. Don't forget to hit that like button before you leave. And share it around. Tell people, come over here. Usually I have more stuff. It's okay. Good night, you guys.